All right, so this is close to the end. We've been talking about sustainable manufacturing for quite some time now, and again, I don't think we can do that seriously if we don't ask the new generation what they think about it and whether that corresponds to the future that they want to see. So we have organized a hackathon, a competition between students, which we gathered from a few of the best universities in the world, and so they are here with us. Those are the guys and girls with the collar shirt. And so to present the results of this friendly competition and the ideas that they got for the future of manufacturing, I'd like to call on stage Stéphane Desclés, CEO of Enovia, and Patrick Michel, VP Strategy, Delmia. Guys, welcome. All right. I let you the floor.
Thank you, Guillaume. Thank you. So we are the old students, as you can see. So first, good afternoon. So it's really a pleasure to be here today, and we are really excited to introduce and kick off this session. And you will soon understand why. So, as Guillaume just said, one of the key pillars of the industry renaissance and sustainable manufacturing is the workforce of the future. So for this 5th edition of the Manufacturing at the Edge of Experience, we have decided to take it one step further and demonstrate how the 3D Experience platform can really empower the workforce of the future on enabling them to connect together, brainstorm, and imagine for you new category of sustainable manufacturing solutions capable of harmonizing product, nature, and life. So this is really the core reason for us to organize this session. So Patrick, can you tell us about what is the brief they got to prepare?
So we took 20 students from around the world and invited them to this very first manufacturing hackathon. We had 4 teams of industrial engineers and different disciplines come together. They had never met before and collaborate around a project, an innovative project in manufacturing around sustainability, touching the topics of the environment, the factory, and workers. They had 48 hours to come up with a project that they're going to be presenting shortly to you and on which you're going to vote. So before we do that, let's run a little video of the last 48 hours, a summary of it.
Be ready.
We invited 20 students from around the world with different backgrounds in our very first hackathon in manufacturing. They have 48 hours to come up with the most innovative solution. What does the next generation think about sustainability in manufacturing? Sustainability has been center to manufacturing worldwide. It would be the opportunity to invite the next generation of the workforce to come and communicate, brainstorm.
Sustainability will become such a huge part of our lives as engineers in the future.
A lot of the people studying engineering are doing it because they have something that they can achieve in this area.
The collaboration really started to warm up between the team members, even though we haven't met.
We got new ideas by using 3D experience platform.
So it's been an amazing 48 hours watching these students work, innovate, and collaborate so intensely. I can't wait for everybody to see their incredible ideas.
Wow.
So we're going to invite the students to come up on stage, and they each have
Please
4
join
minutes.
us. The green, yellow, blue.
Each team has 4 minutes to present their project, and after those 4 presentations are done, we'll explain to you how you and the audience are going to vote and select the winning project. So Team Yellow, you're up first.
Let's start.
You're up. You're up.
Hi, I'm Miles from Team Yellow. Do you know where your plastic water bottles end up? Some might be inside you. There's about 265,000 tons of plastic waste floating in ocean gyres across the world that we know of. About 6 million tons goes into the water every year. It affects ecosystems in ways we don't even understand, and even enters our diet as microplastics. Meanwhile, we're growing at an exponential rate. Right now, there's 7.7 billion people on Earth, and our growth shows no sign of slowing. Humans everywhere share the same fundamental needs: water, food, shelter. Delivering these needs sustainably is going to be paramount to our future as engineers. So we have a major challenge and a significant opportunity. If we clean the oceans, we create housing and clean water. We propose a collection of waste plastic from ocean gyres by autonomous boats, repurposing it for large-scale additive manufacturing of homes, water collection devices, and anything else we can imagine. By repurposing waste plastic for 3D printing on a large scale, we can provide housing and water collection at an affordable price. And we can remove hazardous waste plastic from our oceans and your table while we do it. We want to fill universal needs, so we use the platform to develop 3D printing solution focusing on housing. Additive manufacturing lets us focus on large-scale, rapid, flexible construction. We can print hollow walls that will be filled at a later date, allowing us to reduce energy used in transportation and storage. We have almost no material loss, with better energy efficiency and less waste. Taking inspiration from container homes, we design prefabricated modular designs that can be ordered in any combination that our customers can imagine. The rest of our manufacturing is focused on water collection, and we look to nature for inspiration here. Morning fog condenses on spider webs and drops of water form. What if we could do that with plastic mesh? This is a process called fog harvesting, and with additive manufacturing, we can create intricate shapes that dew and fog can form water droplets on. It filters down into a gutter or tank and a bucket and provides fresh, clean drinking material in areas where we can't get it today. In 5 years, our solution will clean 50,000 tons of plastic waste from the ocean. We'll construct 10,000 homes and produce 10,000 kilometers of fog netting. Our factory will be totally carbon negative, reusing heat produced by machines, powered by renewable energy, and partnering with local industries for recycling, a fully circular economy. Offshore from our factory, automated boats collect plastic from the water and deposit it to a container for transportation. It's transported by an autonomous drone ship to a magnetic inductive train to our factory, where it will be sorted and processed. Of course, our entire factory will be powered by renewable energy and totally carbon neutral. The material is processed with fire retardant compound to ensure compliance with building codes and prepared for additive manufacturing. Our factory is designed to maximize employee satisfaction, ensuring the working environment has the human element in mind, with natural spaces within the facility and family-friendly options for all employees. By fully simulating our factory as a digital twin, we optimize production to achieve the most efficient resource collection and product output possible. We have access to all the metrics at all the stations in the whole factory. The 3D Experience platform lets us coordinate with builders, consumers, and supply chains in a fully integrated autonomous environment. In our facility, we have control over material generation and production within a single facility. All our major services, waste collection, housing construction, and water collection, are individually beneficial and influential. The combination of all of them ensures our design is an inspiring and unique solution with a significant positive social, environmental, and economic aspect. Our motto, clean oceans, better lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Yellow. Next is Team Green. You're up.
It's an impressive start, huh?
Imagine a future where the world is a better place because of the way we design, product, and consume things, and not despite it. I'm here today to present the manufacture of the future. Integration between factory and the environment will be required for sustainability into the future. Our sunflower factory is the solution. We will reshape manufacturing throughout the synergy between nature and technology. The green factory of the future uses biomimicry to adapt its surrounding no matter the location. But let me present the factory of the future using a 3D experience platform. Just like the sunflower require roots in the soil, a factory requires roots in the community. The stem of the sunflower factory is the connection between the community and the heart of the factory. The sunflower factory of the future put the workers back at the center of the manufacturing ecosystem. This environment enables the worker to balance well-being and performance at work. This is shown by the perfect balance between well-being in pink and performance in blue. From the core of the sunflower factory, the petals of manufacturing grows. But let's visit the first petal of the inbound technology. This is where packaging is removed in order to then be reused in the outbound packaging stage. Just like a sunflower needs water to survive, let's imagine a factory powered by nature's energy to move the production stream. The sunflower factory of the future can be adapted to any type of natural sources. In this case, we use water with water turbines to collect energy. To address the complexities of manufacturing, such as delays of the production stream, there are additional exterior production petals on the left to maintain a steady flow. The final petal is the outbound logistic, where the products are packaged and dispatched from the factory to delivery to the client. Think of a bee harvesting pollen from the sunflower. This is the sunflower factory, the factory of our future. As you can see, the factory of the future can be implemented again and again in many settings. Currently, in manufacturing, the focus is on efficiency, but very soon it will move towards sustainability. Just like the sunflower soaks up sunlight, our factory absorbs and immerses into the nature. This is a self-sufficient ecosystem driven by the power of its surrounding environment. Not only the factory is an ecosystem, but also the product is an ecosystem. It's important to understand that any ecosystem depends on the contribution and mindset of the inhabitants. The sunflower factory is only the tool to shape the future, but the consumer will remain the driving force to initiate such a change. To take care of nature is to take care of your future. Xie xie, to piao, gei liu, so tu.
Thank you, Team Green. So next, we have the presentation from Team Blue. Team Blue.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Taja Xiao Hao. Sustainable factory, intelligent process flow. We focused on to create smart factory design. In particular, how to structure its layout and to explore new technologies in order to reach two main targets. Our one target is creation of healthy environment inside the factory with sustainable building. And second is intelligent resources, implementation of intelligent resources and synchronization of resources inside the factory with process flow. Regarding creation of healthier environment inside the factory, we use solar glass windows concept that is more efficient 10 to 12 times than solar panels. But we have also used solar panels on the rooftop rooftop to exploit renewable energy and to bring the sunlight inside the factory. And we put on the rooftop some green areas for sitting and relaxing the employees so that they don't feel confined space and noisy. And for intelligent resources and process flow inside the factory, we use different technologies like automatic guided vehicles, automatic storage and retrieval systems, ASRS. We use cobots on the assembly line with humans. And we use robots as well in the production line. As you can see in the picture, we have some robots, cobots, and workers working together. And in the video, you can see automatic storage system. It goes to the production line. And when we talk about intelligent resources, it means every resource in the factory is connected to a central computer, a one control room, which sends command and receive instructions from every resource, and we synchronize every resource according to the process flow inside the factory. And we created offices on the floor so that employees and managing staff also present and see the production and efficiency. And we optimize the idle time, and it will increase productivity and reduce idle time in the production line. So this is the factory of the future. To sum up the idea, we finalize our project with two solutions. One is intelligent resources implementation, and second is sustainable building with healthier environment. Thanks to Dassault Systèmes 3D Experience platform for providing us this opportunity to interact with each other from all over the globe and to share our innovative ideas and bring them our ideas into physical model of sustainable factory. Shishya, thanks.
Thank you.
Chingto Lantue Ipyo.
Thank you, Team
Thank
Blue.
you, thank you, thank you.
So last,
Okay, yeah, I've got
but not
one
least,
more.
Team Red,
Red team.
you're up.
I think he's ready.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. My name is Callan and I'm up here representing Team Red, which includes myself, Enzo, Dorian, Sasha and Linus. Together, we have developed a unique new way of thinking about how manufacturing and company assets can be structured and organised. The foundation of the ideas around our proposal come from the recent and ongoing economic shift that surrounds us all, which has been dubbed the sharing economy. Thanks to the growing awareness of the environmental impact of consumption, as well as rises in the cost of living, consumers are looking to borrow and organise assets at the community level, assisted by new technological and financial innovations. We have applied aspects of the sharing economy to manufacturing by adhering to the sharing economy's principles of maximum asset productivity and a collaborative approach into our idea to develop beyond conventional individual factories into interlinked manufacturing districts. But rather than simply tell you about our vision of the future, let us try and show it to you. First, the district's joint office space allows for complementary administrative staff and assets like shared services and maintenance equipment. It also opens the door to huge opportunities around skill sharing and networking. Just outside, our employee wellness centre rests flanked by green spaces. While generally not feasible on the scale of an individual company, together, a district can invest in high-level employee support facilities such as childcare, fitness, and service provision to improve employee and thus organisational outcomes. The manufacturing experience itself also stands to benefit, and can be enhanced through a sharing of skills and services, like mechanics and specialist technicians employed collectively by the district. Support roles which would be otherwise underutilised or unjustifiable by an individual facility. Additionally, integration of the supply chain and value-adding processes within manufacturing districts can allow for reductions in both the financial and environmental costs of transportation, particularly when manufacturers and their suppliers operate within the one district. This takes us to the joint logistical operations. Here, centralised storage, delivery and distributive facilities allow for reduced warehousing costs, as well as enhanced intra-district production capabilities. Even amongst manufacturers unrelated in their fields, opportunities arise around enhancing sustainability of operations through the reuse of manufacturing waste, such as metal, stone, heat, or water, for climate control, industrial cooling, manufacturing, and other applications. Some of the greatest outcomes arise not within the major manufacturing areas, but around the central hub of the district. Here, shared lunch, recreation, and green spaces allow for knowledge sharing and employee social outcomes not possible for the average organisation, as well as opening the door to possibilities around the sharing of contractors and even personnel. The shared machine pools below also allow for reduced net investiture in capital assets, backups, and spares, and may even expand the capabilities of each organisation through complementary investiture and sharing of fleets. Implementation of our vision of district models of manufacturing promises to reduce overall energy, asset, and resource use, limiting environmental impact through the principles of the sharing economy. Our vision is a broad one and complex, but to give you an example, imagine a bicycle manufacturer, more active leading up to the warmer months, working within the same district as a manufacturer involved with snowboards and skis, more industrious leading towards the colder months. Sharing assets would allow them to take full advantage of facilities like warehouses and solar arrays that may remain empty or underutilised during each of their respective quiet periods. These districts need not be limited to just 2 manufacturers either. Our concept is limited only by the desire to collaborate. Thus, we hope that all of the different teams and ideas have inspired you in some respect. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Team Red. Thank you, everyone, for the great presentations.
So I think that we are just reached the very difficult time of the vote. And actually, who best than you in the room, professional executives, to select what is the best sustainable project from the 4 presented today. So, Patrick, what is the process for
So we will present the rules of voting before we do a quick team picture and make a few comments. We're going to open voting for 3 minutes, about.
3 minutes, huh?
You see a summary here of all the 4 projects that were presented to you from, Team Yellow, and you will use the letters A, B, C, D for the actual voting itself. And you see a summary slide of the project so that you can recall who you're voting for, your favorite project. So you can use any one of the QR codes on a regular iPhone and submit your vote. We will be looking at the end of the 3 minutes, and
we are tracking live what you are doing, so we know if you are. It's already started, Patrick. It's already
Very good.
started. Yeah, I think they seem to be still awake. They are voting.
Good, good.
So
we have time for a team picture with everyone, and we will be looking at the results in 2 minutes as we.
Okay.
So come here for the team while we wait for the results. Not too far. Yeah, stay around and jump
Wow. I feel young this evening. A few years ago. Okay, so still, I think it's still progressing. I'm just checking if you are working at the same time, because yeah.
Results coming in.
Yeah, they are voting. but I don't see everybody yet, so please continue. So, Patrick, tell me, because I know you have been part of this experience during these 2 intensive days. So do you have any insight to share with us before we get to the results?
I can say that the hackathon was every bit what we imagined it to be. The whole idea was to keep it as wide open as possible so that the students would have full liberty to create, use the power of the platform to come up with ideas that we hadn't thought of as software engineers. The first day was very immediate in terms of them being able to, they hadn't met each other, and within 15 minutes after we did the basic presentation, they were already working, using the platform to share ideas, looking for what direction they were going to take. I think the first evening was relatively calm because they kind of all left early. And the second night was a little more intense, so we had a little later stay, and then most of the work was completed this morning pretty much in time. So it was a very interesting process, and every bit what we imagined it to be, meaning the contribution of the next generation of engineers coming up with their own ideas.
You know, I spoke with a few of them during the day, and when they came in this for this session, I mean, they started from a blank sheet of paper. So what you have seen here is really the result of the 2 days and a half of work. And for most of them, they didn't know the system, platform, everything was new. And actually, they were amazed by how they could easily connect and work together as one team. So where are we?
So we're supposed to double check that the results are the correct ones, so it looks like it's converging, right?
There is still, I think it's pretty tight, huh? So I don't know if everybody is done. Are you done? But there is we are waiting for the music to.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we have our results.
Yeah. So we are supposed to get the music to tell us when it is done. Ah, here is the music. You know, we are. Wait. So the winner is
Team Red.
Team Red. Congratulations. So of course you will get a gift. I'm checking the one for you. Last one. I guess there is a picture. Okay,
So this wraps up our hackathon, our very first hackathon. I want to make sure that we give a full round of applause to all the students because there was really a lot of hard work, and it was my pleasure to host this very first hackathon in manufacturing. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
On the behalf of all teams, I just want to say thanks to all the mentors who stay with us in these 48 hours, and they helped us a lot. Thanks to the mentors as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so just so the few last words before we close the session. So again, I really would like to first thank all the teams, the students, but also all the Dassault Systèmes coach who has been supporting and helping the team during this 4 days. I don't know, where are the coach? I think there is one there. So thank you for your work and support. And as Patrick said, it has been really an amazing experience, and as you have seen, a great demonstration of the power of the platform to really foster innovation. I think we have seen innovation today, and collaboration. But you know, you have the power in the room to imagine and realize the future, leveraging the power of virtual universe and science as a key enabler to achieve sustainability. And as you have seen with the students, with the platform, you can all become business innovators. So I think the call of actions is for you, and they are expecting you to act now. So with this, again, let's give a last round of applause to them, and thank you very much for doing that. Thank you.